In this problem, we're told Loveland, Colorado is 18 kilometers due south of Fort Collins and 31 kilometers due west of Greeley. What is the distance between Fort Collins and Greeley? So let's go ahead and draw what's happening here. So this is going to represent, or this dot's going to represent Loveland, Colorado. And we know it's going to be 18 kilometers south of Fort Collins. So this is going to be north, this is going to be east, this is going to be south, and this is going to be west. So we know this city right here is going to be 18 kilometers south of this one. So that means this one is 18 kilometers north of it. So if we draw that, right, this one's north of it, so it's going to be up here, and the distance between them are going to be 18 kilometers. And then we know Loveland, Colorado is going to be 31 kilometers due west of Greeley, right? So if this way is west, right, it's going to be 31 kilometers west this way from this city. So imagine this is going to be the distance, 31 kilometers. In this city right here is, or this dot's going to represent Greeley. And so what we're trying to find is the distance between Fort Collins, this one right here, and Greeley, right? So this distance between the two, I'm going to represent it with this line. And so what you should notice here is that this forms a right triangle, right? And we're given two of these components. We're given this side and this side, but we don't have the hypotenuse. And the way you can find that is by using the Pythagorean theorem. So the Pythagorean theorem is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So if we label it, c is going to be the length of our hypotenuse. So this length right here. So c, this, and then either of these sides could be a or b. They're interchangeable. And so what we can do is, since we know a and b, what we can do is solve for c. So if I square root both sides, what it would do is get rid of this square. So we know c equals the square root of a squared plus b squared. And all we have to do is plug it in and solve. So c equals the square root of a, which in this case is 31, squared plus b, which is 18. So 18 squared. So c equals the square root of 31 squared plus 18 squared. If you go ahead and plug this in your calculator, you're going to get 35.846. And then I'm going to go ahead and round to the whole number. So it's going to be about 36. And then keep in mind the units we're using, right? We're measuring distance. So it's going to be about 36 kilometers. And that right here is going to be your answer. And hopefully you found this useful.